Alright, hello guys. SC Fitness here. And today we are going to discuss 8 foods or habits with food that actually you think might be healthy, but they're kind of not as healthy as you might think. So let's get started. So basically, our first food will be peanut butter. Now, peanut butter is actually pretty healthy, good source of fat, but when you're losing weight, not the best option. So it is, let's see what it really is, the serving size, and how many calories it is for that serving size. So let's see it, and here's an example. So we've got some Jif peanut butter right here. So this is 190 calories, only 2 tablespoons. So you take 2 tablespoons, if you have the tablespoon, one, 2, and that's already almost 200 calories. 7 grams of protein, that's fine. 8 grams of carbs, that's fine. 16 grams of fat, that's a bit too much, but it's mostly healthy fat. So, but the amount of calories in such little volume is really what we're concerned about. So, I believe that we can make this better by basically having instead we could have there's some healthy peanut butter alternatives or options that you can do, like for example there's Greg Doucette's peanut butter, and we have plenty of other options, but he did a recipe on that, so you should check it out. And there's a YouTube video I'm going to link down in the description below for you guys, which shows basically a peanut butter version of this. So let's go on. Alright, so the second food I'm going to discuss is actually olive oil. So olive oil, again, is a good source of healthy fat, but like once you have it more than a recommended serving size or more than like 2 tablespoons, it is a lot of calories. Like a little goes a long way. That's the problem with it. So you should really keep in track of how much you use. Like some people just like to drizzle freely olive oil on their pan. You shouldn't do that. You should make sure it's under control. That might be where like most of your calories, even when cooking chicken, like the olive oil is actually sometimes more calories than the chicken. 2 tablespoons of olive oil is more than a breast of chicken. 2 tablespoons is usually 240 calories, while a chicken breast is about 190, closer to 195 or lower. So basically, you should check the amount of olive oil you have and make sure it's in moderation. I don't believe like a consumption of fat is really, there's nothing wrong with eating fat, and it is essential in a balanced diet, which we want to have a balanced diet. I'm not a carbophobe, fatophobe. I'm not like afraid of any type of food unless it's really bad and it can make us like go for again and again, and it's like really high calorie dense. But let's move on. So we have nuts here, actually, my third food. So nuts, they are pretty healthy, though honestly, like the fact that people like emphasize this for protein and they think it's amazing for protein, it's just ridiculous. Like the fact that they're so hell bent and hung up on the fact that nuts are gonna get you gains and they're gonna get you the protein that they need. It's just ridiculous. So basically, even these are not that bad. So you have 20 out of 150 calories coming from protein. These are a little bit better than other packages even. So like, I've seen packages where it's low as 9% protein or lower, but this has 15% of the nuts come from protein, 5 grams of protein, and in this little package there or 150 calories. So yeah, for losing weight and building muscle, this is not a good option. Like protein bars are better, but make sure they're the good and right kinds. And like Built bars, I recommend. And those are the right kind, and make sure they don't have that many calories. They're usually high calorie dense if you choose the wrong one, just like these nuts here. No joke intended. And so let's move on. I actually have these chocolate covered nuts. Like some people think nuts are really healthy. They think, why not just add some chocolate? Dark chocolate, it's okay. Like that's what they think. Look at the back. They think, okay, oh, okay, it's fine that it's just 180 calories. I can eat the whole package. It's not that bad. But they don't realize that the serving size is actually half of that package. So this whole package, this is not that big. Like I could maybe fit these nuts in my mouth. No joke intended. 360 calories for one packet of these. Like that is just there's no explanation for that. And it has only 8 grams of protein. Basically from the 8 grams of protein, you'll get the 360 calories. So that is less than 10% of protein in those. And so basically that's not a good source of protein. Again, a really bad food if you're looking to building muscle. It's close to like cake, and cake, at least you get a bigger slice. Though there's some cakes that actually are healthier, like angel food cake is a better alternative. Let's move on. So here I have a great example. The fourth food is Skinny Pop. You're thinking, Skinny Pop? Oh my god, it says skinny on the label. How can Skinny Pop, thing that is making these gains not come and making me gaining weight, how does Skinny Pop make me gain weight? So let's actually go over to Skinny Pop. I'll tell you the full picture here. But for Skinny Pop, it's actually pretty bad compared to other popcorn. So let's go here. We got Skinny Pop here. First, 100 calories. You're thinking, oh, what are you saying? That's amazing. But for one package, approximately 18 grams, that's the serving size. And so that's not bad, that's just not good. Like, you're not gonna have a lot of popcorn, better than Doritos, a bit better than Doritos, but like, this is not really necessarily that good. But let's go over to Orville Redenbacher's popcorn, Smart Pop, with butter, actually. You've got that. And let's zoom in. So 33 grams equals about 5.5 cups pops. And this one is 100 calories per serving per bag, but it is much more, almost double. You can have almost double the amount of popcorn as you can in the Skinny Pop. So you see how like this is basically just gimmicks to the point where like they believe because it's Skinny Pop and because frankly it tastes bad, even that. Like, would you rather think something that tastes almost as good or as good as the real thing? Would you rather think that's healthy or something that clearly tastes inferior? But let's move on. So basically, after this, we have cereal. So you're thinking cereal's not that healthy or not that bad. But I'm saying healthy cereal. Like there are some that are categorized as healthy cereals that many people try to eat when they lose weight. So let's go to the healthy cereal that many people try to eat. Actually, this is one of the unhealthy versions. Here, we got 1 cup, 140 calories, 1.5 grams of fat. Here is the quote, quote, healthy cereal. It has 210 calories, 2/3 of a cup. I have not seen that many ones which are that calorie dense. 210 calories in 2/3 of a cup. But people think this is going to get them to lose weight and this is going to get them to be healthier. Truly, the soluble and insoluble fiber counts are pretty good, but you can replace that. Maybe you can have fruit or another meal which has more fiber. I mean, it is technically healthy, but even like it has more fat than the normal Hershey's Kisses, and that doesn't have any saturated fat. So it claims it is heart healthy. It says diets low in saturated fat and cholesterol may reduce the risk of this disease. It is technically heart healthy because it has no saturated fat and no cholesterol. But here, your Hershey's Kisses cereal has the same. It has no saturated fat, no cholesterol. So I mean, you'll think Hershey's Kisses cereal. You'll probably think, oh, it's probably giving me all the bad stuff, all the crap that I'm putting into my body. I'm probably putting in loads of fat, loads of sugar, but this is not the case. So let's go on with this. So here we have organic lemonade as the next one. So you're thinking organic lemonade, it's organic, it should be healthy. But keep in a while that organic doesn't mean healthy necessarily. Like you could be organic, like if it's from the earth, you might think, oh, it's better because it's not all these chemicals like BPA. BPA is not dangerous. Some chemicals, I bet you, are very dangerous, and a lot of the stuff where we put in our food is very dangerous. Though, just because they say it's organic doesn't mean it's healthy. They're two different terms, and this is mixed up. And mostly organic stuff is riled up in price sheets, even though it's identical or almost identical as the non-organic counterpart. Like technically, stevia is organic. It's considered to be the thing that everyone is freaking out about. Oh, you're gonna get cancer. We don't know yet about that. It's so far shown that it's not shown any signs of giving cancer yet in case studies, not private observations, and basically like it's not shown in the mass case studies that have been done, but it is a bit too early to really see the long-term effects. But stevia has not shown any like case in that in studies that were done. You can look for yourself. I've seen the studies and just search up studies for stevia and you'll see that. But let's move on. I kind of went on a bit of a tangent to organic lemonade. So you're thinking organic lemonade, it has to be healthy. No, it's not. Well, not necessarily. Let's go and see. So 8 fluid ounces, 29 grams of sugar, 240 milliliters. This thing is basically a lot, and it is 12 servings per that container. So 1/12 of this would be around this 32 grams of 29 grams of added sugar. Clearly tastes sweet when you taste it. And soda even. Like soda is bad, but like compared to this, it looks worse, but not like super worse. It doesn't look on a different level than this. And that is astonishing because people think it's organic, people think it's healthy, but this is not the case. You can just put so much sugar into it. After the organic lemon juice and the filtered water, you can see sugar is the third on the list, but they could load it in sugar. 29 grams of added sugar, again, compared to other things. Like sugar intake of sugar is not necessarily a bad thing, but like 29 grams in one little thing of juice is not the best decision. So let's move on now to the next one. So we've got not checking calorie counts could be a thing that could really hinder you when trying to lose weight or trying to be healthier. Not checking like calorie counts, ingredients counts, and basically that is something that a lot of people miss, and that's why we should not keep our foods black and white. Like we should not keep a black and white picture. We should not say peanut butter bad or say chocolate bad or anything like that because there might be a good version of chocolate or it could be like some people say wraps are good. You could load your wrap with like bacon ranch, you could load it with a bunch of stuff that could not be good. Or like even the tortillas. Tortillas bad. You could say that tortillas are bad. But we will see there's some caloric difference in tortillas. There's some that actually are a lot less and there's some that are a lot more. So let's see like some examples that I have for the so basically we see the wrap difference in the tortillas. And so we see 275 calories for one tortilla. We could see 250 calories for one tortilla. We could see 100 calories in one tortilla. We could see 90 calories in one tortilla. Again, like we can't see the serving size that well, but here 80 grams, 70 grams. So you see like the differences in the serving sizes can matter and basically maybe this one is just a lot bigger. These are not like good comparisons. Oh, we got some comparison of how you can eat a super unhealthy wrap. Again, more. Like, is your wrap a healthy option? Is it good? Like consideration because you could see how much your wrap really is taking up and that is really good to see because the differences in these caloric counts and like some can be a lot less, some can be a lot more, and so that's basically what you want to keep track and take account of. Maybe if you're on a diet you want to see a lot less or a lot more calories in some food. And let's go on. So basically, we are going to go to now not checking the serving size. This is big. Not checking the serving size. You could have something that says 2 crackers per serving. 2 crackers. You can see, and you can see that it's only 50 calories. You're like, oh, eating these crackers for 50 calories is not bad. But you don't, let's say they're in a pack, there are 8, but it only says 2 crackers at the serving size. Or like right here, you could say 180 calories. This is not horrendous. I can have it. But like, it's only half the package. You can see those differences. You need to check out that it's half the package. And that is really important in seeing. And even like the gram counts sometimes. Like you can see the differences in grams. So some have different, like this is actually only 25 grams, and this is 71 grams. So you can even measure by grams how much or how less of food it has. Of course, try to do it with the same food. Like if you know that a wrap with chicken and beef should have comparably the same ingredients and it should be comparably the same like ingredients and serving size, but those can differ. Like sometimes a 6, they might list for a 6 incher the serving size, but you might order a foot long and accidentally think you're eating half the calories that you're actually eating, or vice versa. You might think you're actually having the 6-incher calories when that's the foot long calories. So you've got to make sure you're kind of looking at good serving size and seeing the difference of them. But that's my last point, and I hope to see you later. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Please subscribe, like, and share this video, and I hope we can really change differences and make people feel better and change people's lives. But that's it for me. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.